Morning, guys. Another stormy night. If you watch yesterday's fun-filled episode about the Arctic Tern windows, I got good news for you. Like I've said before, it doesn't matter what's going on outside. If you use Sikaflex 221, it's going to seal those babies up. I checked this morning, and even though it was raining all night, not one leak anywhere. So, yeah. Keep a couple tubes of that stuff with you because you never know when you're going to have a leak. You can just go out there and pump that seam or that crack full of 221, and it's going to be a game over for that. Anyhow, today we're back on this fun. I'll be honest with you guys that I'm really disappointed that this thing failed so soon. You know, I would expect at least, a couple thousand miles before things started breaking, which makes me really unmotivated to work on this project. It shouldn't even be a project. It should just be whatever. But taking it apart, I noticed a few things that can be improved upon. Let me show you what I got here. So, Fluid Free Ride sent out 2 new motors, a front and a rear. They also included these, which makes me believe that in order to get the motor wires out, I'm going to have to unpin some sort of a harness and drag that out first, which I'm not really a fan of, so I may drill an extra hole for routing motor wires. Yeah, just creates a whole bunch more work. They also sent a coupon. Maybe one of you guys can use this. If you want to create more work for yourself on something, or have some extra fun free time projects, here's a coupon code for you. I don't know how many times it'll work, but yeah, there you go. I was talking to one of my neighbors that walks his dog every morning. Anyhow, yeah, some other things I noticed we could improve on is, I'm not sure what this is, but this is a sad excuse for a gasket. So I bought a 1/4 inch butyl rubber, and this should make a nice improvement. This is a joke right here. This right here, it just comes right off. You just pull a little bit. So we're going to do some grip tape. And then, of course, these won't reach anymore using the thicker gasket, so I'm going to chop down some stainless hardware and rethread the holes on the deck for 1/4 stainless. So that's what I'm up against. Got to undo these motors from their packaging. I don't think I'm going to do time-lapse just because, I mean, it's pointless. I'm removing a wheel, and then I got to fiddle around with wires for like an hour and get everything put back together. But I will update you guys throughout me working on this with some little excerpts, and we'll see if I burnt up the motor controllers or if it was just the actual motors on the wheels that burnt up. Anyhow, let's get started. Okay, guys, these are the old motor leads. They're both like that. And here are the new motor leads. What these extra wires are for is beyond me. I don't know if they're for a different motor controller that provides RPM, heat, temperature, probably some diagnostics. I don't know. I got everything hooked back up, and this will be the point where I decide if I'm going to move forward or not and continue this, because now I got to see if these things work. So fingers crossed. I'm going to turn the power on, and I might have them reversed. I might have front going to the rear and rear going to the front or something like that, but I just want to see if they work now. So let's test this out. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. Well, now the power won't even come on. Let's see, what did I unhook? Oh, maybe these need to be connected to something. I don't think they do, but for charging the batteries, I don't know why that would make a difference, but whatever. I don't think I disconnected anything else aside from the turn signals. Okay, we're on. Let's see if I can get one of these motors to spin. Oh, they spin in reverse. How wonderful. How wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, they go in reverse. Yeah. Oh, it's just perfect. I always wanted a scooter that goes in reverse. Well, let's see if I have the... I wonder if I have the motors. Let me turn the power off here so don't blow something up. I wonder if I have the motors backwards. So let's try switching these around and see if we can get this thing to go in forward. So I know other YouTubers say to reverse these leads, but I'm wondering if that controls the direction. So these newer motors have the leads, the colors corrected. That might be why they're going in reverse, but I still have them backwards because in single motor mode the rear wheel should be turning, not just the front wheel. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Okay, I got the reverse motor correct, but they're still spinning in the wrong direction. So let's see. If I change the blue and the green to the correct colors, if that fixes it. That did it. Holy moly. Okay, so that's the rear motor. Let's go to dual mode. Says we're going 70 miles per hour, 78 miles per hour, so I'm guessing I have them hooked up the correct way. Oh, that's turbo mode. That really rips. Okay, I think I've got the idea of how the wiring is supposed to be, so I will continue moving forward here with the project and start getting this thing buttoned back up. Well guys, I've done about everything I can think of. I upgraded the gasket, nice thick gasket on there now. I upgraded the hardware holding the deck lid on. I gave the wires a bunch of more room in there by using a thicker gasket and cutting a relief in it so that it allowed the wires to move around a little bit more, and so they're not so compressed. The only thing I don't think works is the brake light, and it may have burnt out or the wiring may be messed up there. I did notice there was a nick in the wire going back to it, and I thought I fixed it, but if that's the only thing that doesn't work on this, I'll be pretty impressed. Well, let's take a spin down the block and we'll see how it works. Well, let's see how this goes. Back in action. Feels like the front brake needs to be adjusted a little bit. Definitely think it's fixed now. Just got to adjust the brakes. Seems a lot smoother than it was before. Awesome. All right, guys, I got the brakes adjusted. You see this little tiny Allen bolt here? It must have backed its way out, probably from the vibration of riding on the front of Abel. But nice and tight now, just like the other side. And it's adjusted the same as the other side too, I noticed. So yeah, not a bad, I mean, it was very time consuming taking this thing apart, and you know, you shouldn't have to do that with something that's got 300 miles on it, and they advertise these things like crazy, but seems to be working now. So I don't know how long it's going to last. I hope that these upgrades will help make it more serviceable. I'm going to order a new rear brake light, since maybe it's burnt out in there, or that wiring is bad somewhere. I don't know. But I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Gonna want to stay tuned. I got a short little Able build episode coming up that you might appreciate. A really inexpensive improvement that you can make on these trucks. But other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.